Welcome to Drug Insight Hub, where we break down life-changing medicines in simple terms. Today's spotlight is Datroway, a newly FDA-approved drug offering renewed hope for people with tough-to-treat cancers, such as unresectable or metastatic breast cancer, and locally advanced or metastatic EGFR-mutated non-small cell lung cancer, also known as NSCLC, in patients who have received prior EGFR-directed therapy and platinum-based chemotherapy. Let's dive in. Datroway is a TROP2-directed DXd antibody-drug conjugate, or ADC. Think of it as a smart bomb. The antibody acts like a GPS, finding cancer cells, and the chemotherapy payload, which is deruxtecan, often referred to as DXd, is the weapon. It targets TROP2, a protein found on many aggressive cancer cells like breast and lung tumors. Once Datroway binds to TROP2, it delivers chemo right inside the cancer cell, destroying it with precision. This targeted delivery means more tumor killing and less damage to healthy cells. Datroway has received FDA approval for 2 important indications. Let's start with the first one. It's approved for unresectable or metastatic hormone receptor positive, HER2-negative breast cancer, a form of breast cancer that can be especially difficult to treat. Approved on January 17, 2025, this indication targets adults who have already undergone endocrine-based therapy and chemotherapy, but whose cancer has continued to progress. These patients often face limited treatment options. That's where Datroway steps in. As a targeted antibody-drug conjugate, it works like a precision-guided missile, finding cancer cells and delivering chemotherapy directly inside them, while helping spare healthy tissue. The indication is for unresectable or metastatic HR-positive, HER2-negative breast cancer in adults. Unresectable means the cancer can't be removed by surgery. Metastatic means it has spread. HR-positive means it's hormone-driven, and HER2-negative means it lacks HER2 overexpression. This is a common and difficult-to-treat form of breast cancer once it advances. In trials comparing Datroway to standard chemotherapy, progression-free survival was 6.9 months with Datroway and 4.9 months with chemo. That's a 2-month improvement and a 41% reduction in risk of disease progression or death. The benefits? More time on effective treatment, potentially fewer side effects, and more quality time for patients. So Datroway is given through an intravenous infusion, usually every few weeks, and always in a clinical setting. It's not your traditional chemotherapy. Instead, it's a more targeted treatment, which generally means fewer of those off-target side effects. Your doctor will, customize the schedule to fit your specific needs. The second FDA-approved use of Datroway is for a type of lung cancer, locally advanced or metastatic EGFR-mutated non-small cell lung cancer, also known as NSCLC. Approved on June 23, 2025, this indication is for adults whose cancer has specific EGFR mutations and who have already been treated with both EGFR-directed therapy and platinum-based chemotherapy. These patients often face cancer that has grown resistant to earlier treatments. Datroway offers a next-line solution, targeting the cancer with precision and delivering potent therapy directly where it's needed most. Just to break it down, NSCLC is the most common type of lung cancer. And EGFR mutant means there's a genetic mutation that's driving the cancer to grow. This type often resists existing treatments, which can be really tough. Datroway may help patients who haven't responded to other EGFR therapies. So why was Datroway approved? Because clinical trials showed that it could shrink tumors and control disease even in patients who no longer responded to prior EGFR therapies. Its targeted antibody-drug conjugate design delivers chemotherapy directly into the cancer cells, helping to overcome resistance and minimize damage to healthy cells. Datroway offers a much-needed next-line treatment, bringing new hope to patients who've already been through multiple therapies. So TROP2 is actually a surface protein found on a lot of tumor cells. It basically tells cancer cells to grow, divide, and spread throughout the body. The thing is, the more TROP2 a tumor has, the more aggressive the cancer tends to be. Now, Datroway's antibody is designed to recognize TROP2 and deliver chemotherapy directly inside the cancer cell. You can think of it honestly like delivering a package straight to cancer's door, instead of, spraying the whole neighborhood. Datroway uses something called a DXd payload, which is a type of topoisomerase 1 inhibitor called deruxtecan. Some of the key features are, first, it has a high drug-to-antibody ratio, meaning it can carry more medicine to the cancer cells. It's also really stable in the blood, so it doesn't release the chemo too soon. Plus, it's super efficient at killing cells inside tumors. Basically, it's a next-generation ADC that's, well, more precise and powerful than what we've had before. Like any treatment, Datroway has side effects. The most common ones are, well, things like nausea, fatigue, hair loss, and low white blood cells, which is also called neutropenia. Now, there are less common but more serious side effects, such as lung inflammation, known medically as interstitial lung disease, and also infusion reactions. But, doctors keep a close eye out for these and work to manage them early on. For most patients, these side effects are manageable and honestly worth the benefit. Datroway is intended for adults who have HR-positive, HER2-negative breast cancer, especially when the cancer is unresectable or metastatic. It's also for those who've already tried hormone therapy and at least one chemotherapy. Your oncologist will check if you express TROP2 and whether you're healthy enough for antibody-drug conjugate therapy or ADC therapy. Datroway really is a major advancement in targeted cancer treatment. It's designed to attack tumors precisely, delay disease progression, and it is approved for lung cancer as well. Precision oncology is here, smart drugs for tough cancers. So if you or someone you care about is facing advanced cancer, it's definitely worth talking to your care team about new options like Datroway. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, go ahead and like and subscribe to Drug Insight Hub. We're here to simplify drug science so you can stay informed, stay hopeful, and stay ahead. And hey, feel free to drop your questions in the comments.